It is a long and cold road from September to January, and the Austrian winter now has a firm grip on the land and the people who choose to call this place home. As the Red Bulls bring their first 33 regular season games to a close, they find themselves hardened and focused, not from outside temperatures, but from a weathering of a different sort.
Go, go, go! Way to stop, way to stop.
Let's blow it up! Let's blow it up!
With only 7 games remaining in the regular season, the pressure is looming as the boys find themselves tied for first place of the Erste Bank Eishockey Liga. This is unprecedented. Back at practice, the boys are deep in their routines, honing their craft and making detailed adjustments to their game.
So we feel real strongly that every day in practice is an opportunity for us to get better.
Luko Juko next, put some pressure on the forwards. Beauty, Hanky. Whoa.
We have individual plans for guys so that they can get better themselves. And then we have a bigger picture of the development of our team.
We'll get your extra work in with a little bit of battling and get you into some fatigue. No, I think that'll be good.
It's a long season. And along that way, we are just in this constant drive for improvement.
Like walk the line, get to the middle ice, and don't be afraid to like throw a little backhand to you because now you can zip it through to Chad, right? Instead of always going up and over, because then their winger's like already on him.
You know, repetition is a real key to it.
Rico! Rico!
Last 3 weeks, we've done a drill every single day on breaking the puck out under pressure.
Nice play, good save. Break out, break out! You ready, Mike? You ready? Yep, yep.
We've identified that as one area that we need to get better at if we're going to reach our ultimate goal. And we're trying to put guys in situations to keep working on that specific skill set. We say that we do the work on the ice, that's for sure. Practice is one big part of it. You know, another big part of it is what we do in the video.
Same thing here, low half wall, ready for these long up and overs, coming out lined up. Then again, net front D, let's hold. If it gets through here, that's a great time for us to take charge, but let's not vacate the front of the net. As a player, when I played, I wanted to be able to see what I did, see what other options I had, and then kind of make an assessment as to how my decision making was. And just keeping in mind the idea of growing for our players and for myself and getting better and using that tool that we have, which I think is really important because it catches everything.
We come with 2 guys, really hard. We know F3 stays on the board on the strong side probably. That means for us opens a lot of space in the middle.
Wir schauen am Video relativ viel, das heißt wir zeigen Ihnen viele Videostudiums von unserem Spiel, vom Spiel der anderen Teams. Aber von unserem Spiel ist es ganz, ganz wichtig, dass wir immer Wiederholungen haben von diesen Situationen, die wir uns in dem Training erarbeiten und wiederholen.
You know, using that tool to get better and to improve decision making and to improve kind of our reads on the ice and how we do things. We watched earlier this week, these low seam plays, net front D, let's lend a stick here. Crossroads guy, let's lend a stick. Try and take these low seam plays away. They will look to make them.
Okay, so you guys seam ×2, goal line pop play, so down to Balti, into you for a shot. Okay, let's zip these fucking pucks here. Here we go, here we go, all right, here we go.
Sometimes you're going to play well and win. Sometimes you're going to play well and lose. Sometimes you're going to play crappy and win. And sometimes you're going to play crappy and lose. Really, we're just concerned with playing well all the time.
Come with speed here, boys, come with speed. There it is. Keep.
Beauty, beauty, beauty.
Nice. I love the stick sweep. I love the stick sweep. Get going, get going. Yeah.
As daytime over the city draws to a close, the double doors of Ice Arena Salzburg swing open. For tonight is the 34th game of the regular season, a showdown that by the end will yield a first-place ranking.
Heute am Abend haben wir eine ganz wichtige Challenge gegen die Vienna Capitals. Wir haben mit einigen Ausfällen zu kämpfen. Deswegen müssen wir näher zusammenrücken Aber ich glaube, wir haben die Jungs ganz gut vorbereitet und sind bereit für den Kampf.
Fellas, it's time to feel good. Opponent tonight, it's a volume shooting team. They got the most shots in the league by a bit.
Ja, jeder weiß, dass es heute Abend ein sehr knappes Spiel sein wird. Wir spielen gegen Wien, die Halle ist voll. Und ich glaube, wir wissen alle, wie wichtig das ist. Es ist die Champions League auf unserem Plan, dass wir den als mit dem ersten Platz fixieren und auch für die Saison selber. Jeder will Bonuspunkte mitnehmen. Es ist einfach das Lustige im Eishockey, dass man jetzt schon was entscheiden kann. Und ich glaube, wenn wir die Zwischenrunde anlegen, wollen wir mit dem ersten Platz hineingehen und dadurch brauchen wir halt natürlich einen Sieg gegen Wien.
The thing that they hate the most is when you're in their face.
Heute ist ein sehr wichtiges Spiel für uns. Es geht um 6 Punkte. Es geht um einen ersten Platz in der Liga. Wir spielen gegen einen zweiten.
Coverage, quick to close. Sticks are key, we know. And he stops, you stop. You know, we got this mentality. We give them absolutely no room to breathe, man.
As rubber meets ice in a sold-out arena, it is clear for both teams that tonight, losing is not an option.
Go, boys, right away! Time! Good stick. That's a hell of a chip, boys. That's a hell of a chip.
Bis jetzt schaut das Spiel sehr gut aus. Es steht 2-2 und jetzt hoffen wir auf die letzten 20 Minuten. Ich glaube, das werden wir heute noch schaffen, dass wir den Sieg holen nach 60 Minuten.
Keep going! Come back! Go, go, go! Offside!
At the end of the third period, the score is deadlocked at 2 goals apiece. This one will be decided in overtime.
Make sure we're jumping the wall off the face-off.
They say you shouldn't add insult to injury, but they never said anything about victory. And just like that, Mario Huber gracefully secures the top slot for the Red Bulls. Back in the locker room, veteran right-winger Johnny Hughes learns some other exciting news.
With 2 points tonight, Johnny Hughes became the top scorer in the history of the Erste Bank Hockey League for the regular season. Johnny Hughes.
Great job tonight, boys. That was a big dub. Keep it going, man. There's a lot to come here.
Tonight is a celebration, for tomorrow continues the long month of January hockey and the final 6 games of the regular season. But before the time comes to suit up for playoffs, the boys find themselves suiting up for a different game. In a little display of gratitude, the Red Bulls invited their partners and VIP season ticket holders to a friendly night of poker. A chance for fans to rub elbows with their favorite players and even take home a jersey or two if they play their cards right.
We're here tonight for a little gathering from our team and for the fans to just show our support for them and them for us. And we got great fans and we need them. So something like this is nice to connect with them and to see them other than being on the ice and seeing them in the crowd.
Wir sind heute im Casino in Salzburg, wo die Mannschaft mit den Sponsoren und Bekannte vom Team mit Fans einen Casinoabend feiert. Es wird Poker gespielt und es sind super Preise zu gewinnen. Es wird sicher ein bisschen Blackjack gespielt und die Spieler haben sicher einiges an Spaß mit den Fans. Es macht auf jeden Fall immer sehr, sehr Spaß, wenn man abseits vom Eishockey etwas unternehmen kann, mit den Jungs einen Spaß haben, andere Leute sehen, nicht immer in der Eishalle sein und an Eishockey zu denken. Das hilft auf jeden Fall im Kopf sehr und macht unglaublich Spaß.
While the boys are all smiles tonight, between hands of Texas Hold'em, there is still a clear focus on what lies ahead.
Ja, jetzt ist die Crunch Time, also es macht richtig Spaß, ich freue mich unglaublich und ich kann eigentlich kaum erwarten, dass es losgeht.
You come in here in July, start preseason, and you just can't wait until playoff starts. And time's just getting really long. If you look back to December, January, it's just a long month, and I think everybody's just hungry for playoffs now. And since we qualified for playoffs early, it's even nicer for everybody. We can start preparing, start working out a little harder right now, because we're gonna need everything in playoffs.
Just 2 days after crowning Connor Brickley the king of the cards, the Red Bulls would clinch the title of top seed, rejoining the ranks of the Champions Hockey League as the regular season comes to a close.
Through the first 40 games, when you can come out on top, it feels like one step in the journey, that's for sure.
Only one thing stands between the Red Bulls and their 2020 playoffs debut, an 8-game skirmish between the highest-ranked teams in the league, otherwise known as the pick round.
Pick round for me is something totally new. It's a really interesting way to reseed the teams. You're playing 8 games against the top opponents, and so it's a really good way to get geared up for playoffs.
As the team crosses the threshold into postseason play, it is clear that they are willing to leave it all on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're gonna see tight physical games from here on out. Obviously it was pretty surprising to me seeing first fight, especially with Mick. Mick's coming back in the lineup. He's been out for a while, and it's good to see him bring that intensity.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have ups and downs throughout a game. Teams play hard and they check hard. Some guys, they fight back sometimes, and I think you just have to kind of roll with it. And when stuff happens out there, you just have to go out and have a good next shift.
It's going to be physical tight games from here on out. That's playoff hockey, that's fun. That's what brings the fans to the building. And, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more of that.
With a round 1 victory secured in the pick round, the Red Bulls are fighting for 2 important liberties: the right to choose their opponents in playoffs, and where those battles will be waged, with home game rights.
We're not going to win every game, that's for sure. We never know when the game's going to break, or when the goal is going to happen, or the big chance that shifts, or the penalty that changes the momentum of a game. And so when we can win and learn, that helps. When we don't win, we get right back to teaching. So we try to go figure out what do we need to do better for the next time, because those same moments are going to come up, and we want to be better prepared for the next time.
It's doing the right thing. It's doing it day in, day out. Nothing really good comes easy, right? I think the thing is coming back the next day or the next game and just being ready to go again, and I think that's the big thing.
We got big goals. Things have gone pretty smooth, and this year we all feel like it's very achievable. Usually when that happens, you can expect something big at the end, and that's what we're going for. So we're really excited and can't wait for it to start.
These rewards will not come easy, and the final 7 games of the pick round will yield the full spectrum of drama: the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is Unprecedented.